How's it going, everybody? I'm Lewis, and Old School RuneScape has got a new update, Zulrah Scale Fishing. The residents of Zulrah have opened up a little bit more about their local delicacy, sacred eels. Grab yourself a fishing rod, bait, and head over to the tribe to investigate Zulrah Scale Fishing. So, Zulrah Scale Fishing. The groggy waters of Zulrah are host to many nasty creatures, one of which is to blame for the crazy nature of the locals. Sacred eels, tainted after having consumed the scales Zulrah has shed, can be caught from the waters of Zulrah by players with a fishing level of 87 or higher. Sacred eels are caught by using a fishing rod and bait. Sacred eels will be untradeable after being caught. However, if you have a cooking level of 72 or higher, you can use a knife on the eels to extract several Zulrah scales. Moving on to the Grand Exchange History button. A button has been added to the top left of the Grand Exchange interface, which allows you to quickly access your Grand Exchange history. Similarly, a button has been added to the top left of the Grand Exchange history interface that allows you to quickly access your main Grand Exchange interface. This should hopefully help out with people that misclick on the history button instead of the Grand Exchange button, and vice versa. Or people that are just interested in switching between the Grand Exchange and their Grand Exchange history. Next, there is something about Dead Man Mode death changes. However, this was a separate post, so I've made another video which I'll link to at the end of this one. So let's move on to blank space. Have you ever wanted a quick and easy to edit screenshot? The blank space is for you. The blank space is an area with nothing in it but a dark map square, which will be perfect for taking screenshots that can be easily cropped. To access this area, find your way to the Dwarven Mine located underneath Falador, right click at Disc of Returning and select the blackout option. You will then be transported to the blank space and you can leave using the light found in the southwest corner. And finally, this week we've got some quality of life updates and bug fixes. In Dead Man mode, an icon is now displayed which shows whether you would suffer a harsh death or a non-harsh death. A button has been added to the HUD of the Fishing Trawler minigame which allows the swaying camera movement to be disabled. Spears poisoned with poisoned Quambran paste will now be converted to a tradable form and lost on death, and hence can be lost from your bank on Dead Man worlds. In Dead Man mode, a bug causing players to repeatedly receive bank keys from players who die to monsters has now been fixed. The Wise Old Man's Telescope has been disabled on Dead Man worlds. Skulled players can no longer access the control room of the Elemental Workshop on Dead Man worlds. Shades should no longer flicker after retreating. Tolna's Rift can no longer be accessed during a Soul's Bane quest when skulled on Dead Man worlds. It is accessible after the quest, as it is no longer an instance area. It's no longer possible to use the Dragon token in Freeing Ceramic Vase subquest when skulled on Dead Man worlds. An alternative achievement diary task has been provided in Dead Man mode for selling Mysterious Emblem, as it's not possible in Dead Man mode. The game message received when drinking stamina potions has been added to the game filter. They fixed an issue with Varrock armor benefits and manually using items on a furnace. And they fixed several typos. 2 has been used instead of 2 in Monkey Madness. Jangaberries was misspelled in the Watchtower quest. There was a missing space in the game message for the Smoke dungeon. And there was a double space in the Fairy Tale 1 quest. All nice little quality of life updates, which you probably wouldn't notice otherwise, but once you notice it, you can't help but keep seeing it. What I find interesting this week is the blank space is actually an area where you can run around. I'm wondering if you'll be able to see your other friends there, or whether it's just instance for you. I am assuming it's just instance for you. It sounds like it could be very helpful, especially for things like thumbnails in my videos. If you want to discuss this update, please go on the forums or in my comments below. If you want to watch the latest Dead Man mode update, please click here for the Dead Man mode death update. And if you want to watch the previous Old School RuneScape update, please click here for max capes and HP insurance. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, dev blogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, bye.